Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prizers TV. I say this is Prizers TV, and today we are located in the city of Abia State. We are here because of this mind-blowing project, which Alex Otti is executing at Abia. The prototype showed this, but there have been amendments. And while this project is circulating online, many people were surprised because of the design of the new Ekeoha main market. It is beautiful, very, very beautiful. I love this market. How I wish I am a trader at Abia. I would have a shop here for sure, because this is one of the biggest markets. And as we are seeing the prototype, many people have already agreed. And the reason they agreed is because they had evidence. They agreed that Ekeoha market is going to be delivered as the plan is showing here and there as well, because of what Alex Otti had done in the past. Alex Otti, when they saw this prototype about Abia market, many people thought he was not going to be able to deliver it as the prototype showed. But below and behold, this Abia market today is even more beautiful than the prototype. Look at, this is not prototype. The image you are seeing is the Abia main market, phase 1, delivered by Alex Otti. Therefore, for him to deliver the new Ekeoha market, which everybody is talking about now, is just a chicken change. It's just a chicken change. And many people have started doubting that the project hasn't commenced, that whatever we are seeing is just pictures and so on and so forth, that the project has not commenced yet. And because of that, people have actually gone to the site to confirm whether this project has commenced or not. And the project has commenced. I can guarantee you that because I have an evidence. And my evidence is even saying something deeper than what you are seeing on my screen. Because the evidence is that Kepu TV sent this woman who says her name is Shola, and Shola interviewed Architect Benga. At Architect Benga, if you check here on the wall, you will see all the plans of the new Ekeoha textile market. He explained everything one by one. And based on his explanation, this market is going to be much, much more beautiful, more beautiful than Abia International Market. And why did I believe that? Well, keep on watching, and everything that Captain Benga or Architect Benga, who is this guy, said, you will hear it, and I will show them to you one by one, and you will believe that the plans which Alex Otti presented initially, which is this plan, has been changed. So let's go and I will narrate how everything happened. Although this is the outside plan, because this building you see by the left here, by my left, is actually what we are showing you. There are different kinds of designs over there. So let's go and I tell you what Benga said and show you the picture and also how the project started. So because of the argument people were having online, Shola met Benga, and they are actually at the site where Alex Otti is developing this beautiful project. Now, this project, when it is finished, it is going to look like this. But how is it looking like today? Well, the project currently is looking this way. People are working 24/7. This is the project. But one amazing thing which Benga said, because if we view the project from above, this is how it is. This is what Alex Otti presented, that the project will look like this. And actually, it will look similar to this, but much more beautiful than what you are seeing, because you are not seeing these blocks very well. You see high blocks here, you see high blocks here, you see high blocks here, you see high block there. They are all part of the market. Now, you see block here, you see block here, you see block here. Now, each of this one has at least 3-story building. 3-story building. While this one is taller. And we are going to explain how everything is working one by one, and because we have had information from Captain Benga and we have all the images. Because if we go here, when Alex Otti presented the project, if you check, it is written International Textile Market, Ekeoha Abia. So the image we are showing you is actually what is situated by my right. And the other tall block we are talking about, okay, is also 3-story building, is what you are seeing here, and so on and so forth. So based on the plan remained the same, exactly the same. But there is a little bit changes here and there. So let's go and explain everything that is happening, because Alex Otti wants to build a mega market that is going to be much more beautiful than Abia. The new Ekeoha is going to defeat Abia market, because after developing Abia, after all the profit the Abia state government made from Abia by selling the shops and so on and so forth, how people bought the shop and people are continuing buying the shop, They say, you know what? Let's make this Ekeoha much beautiful, since people can afford it. And it is going to be mind-blowing, because there is nobody who will not like to visit this market if it is finished this way. So let's go. So based on what Captain Benga said, he said that apart from being the one of the most beautiful markets in Nigeria, that this Ekeoha market is going to have something that any other market has never had. And they say what? He said the market will be 247. You can work from 6 o'clock forever. You don't need to close. If you are a tailor, you are selling whatever, you are going to work there if you prefer to do, because everybody will be working there 247. Another important thing is that they are going to have fire service around the place. Whenever there is alarm of fire, there is fire service waiting already. And the reason is that this Ekeoha market, when you look at it like this, it is looking like a small market, but this is very, very big, because each of this block you see here, each of this block has, some have 320 shops, while the other one have over 400 shops, meaning that this type will have 320 because they are not complete because of the landscape, while these ones will be having over 400 shops in each of the blocks. Now this is also going to reduce the number of people selling and doing any textile within the Abia, because everybody will be in one place. It will also reduce the congestion among the roads, because they are going to have everything that people are having on the road inside. What does he mean? They are going to build a space like a market where people can sell stuffs. Like if you are selling provisions, you are selling biscuits, you are selling banana, all these people that are selling anything, gala, you don't need to go from street to street to do it in Ekeoha. But there is a space to do it, that an open space for you on top of the market. And that is the changes I say has been made. Now, on top of the market also, there is where you will get restaurants, where you can go, you eat and enjoy yourself. That is marvelous. That is beautiful. And we all have known how Alex Otti works. So we know how he do his development. That when these people went to visit there, I saw the building, saw the structure. And do you know that more demolition is going to happen here? That is what is going to happen, because these shops, they are, I think, how many are they in numbers? I can't remember now. They are 12 in numbers, based on what the architect said. So they are 12 in numbers. So the construction has commenced, and see, what you are looking at is only one. This is one of it. There will be shops like this into 12 pieces. That is mind-blowing. See the construction site, people have begun the construction and foundation and expansion, everything. People are busy. Remember, they are only on the first one. Now, this place we are looking is the second block. They are going to be 12 in numbers this way. And this guy who is Kepu TV went there to confirm the construction, and he was on top of one of the buildings and explaining how everything is going. And what we are seeing here is when Captain Benga was explaining how the place is going to look, and that this is very beautiful. Then, based on what we have seen on the ground, we have only seen one building, which I suspect to be this one. The second one will be the one after this one in the center here. Yeah. And they are going to be 12 in numbers. See what I mean? This is the first one. The second one is here, which is exactly what you are seeing here. Now, they are going to demolish more by the left as the work progresses. When Alex Otti finish his tenure, there will be no space remaining about because construction is happening everywhere. So, for people who have house in Abia, man, go and look for house in any other place, because this man is going to turn Abia into market. I mean what I'm telling you. So, and it is going to be good for Abia as well. And that is going to reduce congestion. Look at what he did in Abia market. Abia, which used to be congested place. Now he made it to be a modern place. See Abia. No more congestion. What you are seeing now are the Okadas. You see? Standing by. But how many people do you see walking here? I can count them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people on the road in Abia. Why the reason? The reason is because there is market here, and this side here is market, and whatever you want to buy outside, you can buy it inside the market. Do you see anybody selling bread here? Do you see anybody selling chingom here? Do you see anybody selling gala? No. This is how development works. When a good governor is to work, you begin to see changes within 2 years. Not people who will promise you heaven and earth, but can never deliver it. And do you know one amazing thing that the engineer said? The engineer said that this new market is going to have a lifter, which is lift. This is inside the lift. This lift is known as industrial lift, meaning that whatever you buy from the new Ekeoha, you can load it from this lift and bring it down. It can carry as big as a car, the size of a car, and anything that is heavy as a car. It will still have escalator, which is the normal step, and it will still have the normal lift, which you can also use individually, where people can use if they cannot wait to follow the load. This is marvelous. This is marvelous. And after listening and watching to all these designs and seeing these designs and so on and so forth, then I thought whether Alex Otti is going to deliver it or not. To me, my suggestion is nothing, but I go by evidence. My evidence is that when Alex Otti came into power, he said he is going to change Abia State. Nobody believed it. He began to construct road. The type of road Alex Otti is constructing is different from any other road we have seen in the southeast. And the proof is here. If you look at this road, just look. This road has everything. Here, if you don't know much about road, this is the main actual road. Then from here, which is being marked, let me use here to make example, which is being marked is a shoulder. From this white line to the pedestrian road is a shoulder. Now, from this shoulder to the garden where people are here, which I believe they are mechanic, this place where people are walking is called walkways. Many governors in Nigeria, they don't do walkways. Alex Otti, when he draws his road, he do it with walkways. See walkways. See, you see people walking here? You see people walking here? This is very, very important. You see people walking here? You see people walking here? Maybe this person, I don't know what he's doing there. But you see people walking here. Do you know why people do it like that? When you see a governor who is doing right work, that is exactly what he does. Why? It's because people live here, and some of the people live here are children. They go to school every day. They go to play football. They go to market. They go to buy bread. Now, even not only because of the children, adults as well. When your child is walking on the road, and he is walking here, for instance, and he happened to be walking somewhere here, by my left, please, by my left, or I have brought it to the center. He happened to be walking here, that is marked yellow. There is a possibility that a car may knock him down. There is a very big chance that a car or Okada may knock him down. If you send your child to buy something, when you are living in a road that does not have walkway, you are living with a fear every day. But this walkway will protect your child, even protect yourself from car knocking you down. And when a governor is doing all these things, you know that he is thinking about the weak and the strong. Of course, maybe you are young, you are still fit, you will say, no problem, I can walk on the road and be looking back whenever I see car, I run into bush. Life is not made to be like that. And if you are strong, one day you will be weak because you will get old. And what about the children who are not as strong as you? This is how a good governor thinks. He made provision for both the weak and the poor, for everybody, even for old mamas. After watching all these things that Alex Otti is doing, see how he built bus stops. You see this bus stop have already started serving people. You see this keke run from the road and branch here to drop people. The keke is not disturbing anybody that is driving here. I mean, any vehicle that is driving along the road. And I also know the reason he did it, because he's building a bus terminal and he has gone to buy new buses, which here will serve as bus stops. But this is to show you that this governor does not do any small works. No, his works are good works. See what I'm telling you. See pedestrian road. You see it? You see it? This place is Umaya. You see it? You see where somebody is standing? Here. This place, this guy is not afraid of any car, because car cannot pass the covert that is protecting him, which is very nice. This is how people works. And each time I talk this, I remember Imo State. Imo State will paint their road, paint it black and design, but they don't have pedestrian road. Where do people pass? How do you construct road like that? I do video every day. When I look at road in Imo State, I want to praise the road. But should I lie to people? No. People don't construct road like that anymore. Such a road take one day to construct, because there is nothing. You just come there, level the land, and put asphalt. Tomorrow you call the president to commission it. But it's useless road. See how people are walking. Look at this market that Alex Otti wants to build. Look at the one he has built before. Based on his work, nobody will doubt this man, because he's doing what he's promising. And the evidence is there. You see that he is a leader who wants to work. And Abia people, you need to thank God for giving you this type of governor. This is going to be one of the best governors in the world entirely. The only governor who picked a state that was dying, brought it to life, dressed it up, and the same state is going to win the beauty pageant. Maybe Miss World. And that is true. So he is even changing the landscape of Abia State. Look at how Abia State is now looking. You see it? See, beautiful. Beautiful. The only advice I will give Abia people is not to consult houses with peak roof. No, peak roof is no more good design. No. But at least you have peak roof. But the world is now converting into flat roofs, which is modern building. Imagine all these houses were built with flat roofs, contemporary architecture, modern buildings, futuristic buildings. That would have been marvelous. For instance, you see this house by my right, far right. If this house had been roofed with what I'm talking about, I'm not talking about this one at center. I will show you what I'm talking about. The one by my right, far right. Had it been that it is a flat roof, all these houses you see, flat roofs, nice designs, man, that would have been one of the most beautiful states in Nigeria. But because the buildings are new, but it's peak roof, people are used to peak roof. If you go to Lekki, nobody's building houses like this. Even if it is one-story building with modern designs, that will elevate the state more than these ones. And this is the reason people who are rich don't want to build a house inside Onitsha, in Awada, because all the houses look like this. They are not development. So Abia State should change from that. But when looking at what Alex Otti is doing, the new market have started beautifying the area. Even with the peak roofs, everywhere is looking beautiful. Beautiful. So a state that was dying is now being compared as one of the best. And believe me, before this man will finish and go from the office, this state will be one of the best in Nigeria. Because money is here. Population is here. What it needed is government assistance. And what is that government assistance? That government assistance we need is not to assist you in your business. No. It's good road, 24/7 electric power supply, and beautiful markets. Forget the rest. And among these things I mentioned, have Alex Otti provided any of them? All of them. He first of all started by constructing big road, beautiful road, changing road up and down, wide road. This wide road made it impossible for Aba to get congested because 6 vehicles can ride on one lane peacefully. Is it here congested again? No. This is Port Harcourt Road, Aba. Formerly, here used to be congested because bad road. But now, see, big vehicle is driving here, another one is driving there, another truck is driving there. Over far, my left side, you see about 4 vehicles driving there. Each one is driving according to its speed. None of them is disturbing the other. Had it been that it is bad road, the measurement of this road will reduce to about 2 lanes. You see water and all this vehicle you see, as they are scanty now, they will all choke in one place, struggling to come out. As they choke, so another vehicles are coming. What did governor come? He came and said, is this the problem? Okay, demolish some buildings, expand the road, build express inside the town. And say, let me see how traffic jam is going to happen here. Have you ever heard about traffic jam again in Abia? No more go slow in Abia State because they have enough space to go. Even the road is now becoming empty. You see? Because you can fly. Unbelievable. This governor surprised everybody. And when he finished that, he brought 24/7 power supply. Abia State became the first state in Nigeria to have electricity. As soon as he's doing that, he is also building area market to decongest the market. Now, the market has been decongested. 3-story building. Shops everywhere. Everybody has a place to stay. You don't need to be on the ground again, be struggling, where am I going, all this. He made the place also to be empty again. Then he picked this one and say, I have finished area, let me go to do Ekeoha. He demolished Ekeoha. Now Ekeoha project is what we are talking about. That they have come to change some plans. The art blocks you see in the front, this is how the block is going to be, the entrance. Which block do I mean? What I mean is this entrance block, these blocks. The first block that is facing the major road. Beautiful, right? Very beautiful. This is amazing. So the same block is what is here. That here is where you take to enter. Then you enter to the market. Begin to buy whatever you want to buy. Alex Otti, I know, is going to deliver it. 100% sure. 100% sure. The work has commenced, and believe me, in the next 1 year, because his work does not stay long, in the next 1 year, this place will turn into what we are talking about, because it has already started. Remember, Alex Otti has only been in office for 2 years. Araria Phase 1 has been completed, occupied, and sold. So within 2 years, he presented this market, he finished it. I mean, the Araria. So this one has commenced. This one, before 1 year, it will be finished. You know, before 1 year, this place is done. Man, that is mind-blowing. Having a governor like Alex Otti gives joy. It gives joy. And now, everybody have started trooping in Abia to Abia again, to buy house, buy land, because everything now is modern. But imagine how Abia was looking when Alex Otti came. You see some houses here, they are turning blacks. Where did they turn blacks? Dust, bad road. People began to abandon, to leave the place. Today, the value of these houses you see here by the left and right has now skyrocketed. Everybody is now looking to buy property in Abia State, because a place you have 24/7 power supply, good road, good market, good school, good governance. What then do you need more in Nigeria? Nothing. Nothing. Remember, he has started building Abia bus terminal, which one will be in Abia and Umaya. And that is the reason this space is being created. Very soon, Keke will be banned, Molue will be banned. What will be seen here will be new buses. This is what development is all about. And the reason I'm proud of this guy. I'm very, very proud of him. How I wish he had come earlier. Although they say no time is late. Let's give thanks to God for giving us someone like Alex Otti, who thinks more than what anybody will expect. See the prototype. He's going to deliver it even much better than what we are seeing. So thank you very much for watching. And I can't stop thanking Alex Otti on what he's doing. And we can also see here where he was dressing the public when he was presenting the plan. We see the house here, the design, and everything. So this market has already commenced, and very soon it will be finished. So thank you very much for watching. And you know it that you've been watching Prizers TV, where we bring news to you. And most of our news, or all our news, we confirm them before we bring it to the public. We don't just hear news and see designs online and begin to praise design for no reason. No. We are sure of what we are saying. The market, everything has commenced, and within 1 year, you have it on the ground. So if you see this market on the ground in the next 1 year, don't be surprised, because we have already heard about it in our channel. And if you doubt and want to listen to Architect Benga, you can actually go to YouTube, follow this narration. Architect Benga show more clarity on the design of Ekeoha, but they made a mistake. It's not Ekeoha, it's Ekeoha modern project. It is on Kepu TV. You can actually go and listen to everything he talked about it, and it is actually mind-blowing. Believe me, when I heard about all the information about the changes and the new things and restaurants and even hotel that you can sleep, and it is going to be 24/7. And another thing he said is about internet. Internet will be free here, and everything will be functioning. Now this is going to be one of the best markets anybody has seen in Nigeria. Therefore, and also he talked about the fire service and the lifter, which I told you about earlier, and so on and so forth. After hearing it, I was motivated. I even wanted to be a builder or a seller, someone who is selling textile or who is dealing in textile. And I have one shop here, but unfortunately, I'm not. Okay, so I will stop here, and I'll see you next time. And because I'm just amazed by the type of development I'm seeing and hearing from Abia State, the way they look and their plan is unbelievable. I've never seen any people who are as ambitious as these new governors in Igbo land. Their own ambition is more than what anybody expects. We never expected that someone would build market like this in Igbo land, but it is happening. This is Araria. It has already been completed. Another one has been presented to beat Araria, which people are saying, wow, because this new one, I know, is going to defeat Araria. You see, this one is going to defeat Araria, especially the entrance. This building you see here is going to defeat Araria market. Mark my word. Look at it. This entrance is going to defeat Araria, because this entrance you see here is exactly what you see here. They are these blocks. These blocks is made to beautify the look, that when you are entering there, you are entering through these blocks, which is going to be this. You enter from this, then you enter the market. Well, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. You've been watching Prizers TV, so where we bring the news to you and show you all the evidences, and our evidence are 100% correct. So see you next time.